at the request of the state mediator. Well, some employees at a radio station in North Portland are on strike this evening. The issue is not money, but unhealthy working conditions. Jim Hyde has more from station KAAR.
The studios of KAAR Radio in North Portland don't appear much different than some other stations struggling to operate in small-town America. The studios are cramped inside an old building, trying to hang on until the new facilities are built. But it is sanitary facilities, or lack of them, that has driven the station's disc jockeys to go out on strike. The walkout began last night. The walking continued today in front of the station's downtown offices. DJ John Windus says they want Patent Communications Corporation to recognize their union and improve their environment.
Mainly because of the working conditions out at the studio. No indoor bathroom, no running water. The weeds are growing up around the studio. Also, wages, of course, there's been no wage increases for a year and a half since I've been there. No cost of living.
There is no plumbing in the studio building. The staff drinks bottled water and hikes out back through the mosquitoes to the porta potty when necessary. KAAR's program director has been working there 11 months and calls the present site only a temporary inconvenience.
These are temporary studios. What can you expect? It's no Taj Mahal, but I've worked in worse. I think anybody who's been in radio has.
Buana John says the walkout by a half-dozen DJs is not affecting the product.
As far as the on-the-air sound or what the actual listener might be able to discern, absolutely none. It's business as usual, and things are rolling along very routinely.
New experiment, so to speak.
I don't like it.
Oh, well. Call the boss. Call the boss. What can I say? You want to hear something today, I'll bet, though?
The striking KAAR radio employees say they're tired of having to walk through the weeds to the toilet. Station management says the strikers may as well keep on walking. Patent Broadcasting will replace the picket-carrying DJs with employees from their other stations. In North Portland, this is Jim Hyde reporting for Channel 2 News.
Bill Boaz is up next with a sports report.
Were taken to several hospitals. Bruce Moore of Sunnyside. Opponents of the law say it's unconstitutional, and they'll ask the federal government to keep the city from enforcing it. The employees of a Portland radio station are on strike. They're protesting their working conditions. We get that story now from John Tuttle.
KAAR radio weather for anywhere you happen to be today. Absolutely gorgeous, sunny, and a lot of hot weather. 90.
KAAR radio is still on the air, but the bulk of the broadcast staff is outside on a picket line in a strike symbolized by a portable toilet. Union members aren't striking over wages, but working conditions are an issue. KAAR radio may be the only station in the country with no running water and an outhouse behind the studios.
It's like going back to the Stone Age, really. I would never go out there. I was always afraid that I'd never make it back in, you know.
Station management says KAAR radio is financially strapped, a problem that's kept the station in temporary quarters for a full year now. That's posed some logistics problems for the people who play the records, especially at night.
You just put on a long record and you feel like saying, going into the record, listen, I hope I'll be back in 8 minutes. If I'm not, call the police, because I've tripped, you know.
Find your way out there.
Yes. We don't even have a flashlight.
McRae may be laughing, but the people on the picket lines are not optimistic. The station is still on the air, manned by people willing to put up with outdoor plumbing.
Yeah, it's not going to be a settlement, but, you know, we just have to do what we have to do. It's a matter of principle, you know.
Well, then you think your job is done here. You're through.
Yeah, I think we're all through.
If he's right, then the disc jockeys will have walked off their jobs to protest a porta potty, only to end up canned. John Tuttle, News 8.
And somehow that brings us to sports.
Oh, great. Now it's time for sports. It was a good day for Chris Everett Lloyd.
Yes, it was.
She won again.